This is the continuous of the previous video. The topic is challenging problems. The first one, so that 7 by 9 minus 5 divided by 4 by 3 in the brackets divided by 3 by 2 plus 4 by 9 minus 1 by 2, that is equal to minus 2. So for that I take left hand side only. So what is the left hand side? 7 by 9 minus 5 divided by 4 by 3 in the brackets divided by 3 by 2 plus 4 by 9 minus 1 by 3. Here we are having the 4 terms. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So what operations we take? So it is a confuse. For that we take the rule of BODMAS. What is BODMAS? Here B represents brackets. It means when you see like these sums, we must find the bracket answer. Then half means into. If you have into, so multiply, find the second answer of. Then division, and M is multiplication, and A is addition, and S is subtractions. This is the order which are going to solve the sums. Okay, in this case we have brackets first preceding divide, addition, and then subtractions. So let's say solve in the brackets. Here we are having the numerator and denominator. In numerator we have the two rational numbers in subtractions. That's why I take the LCM of 9 and 1. What's the LCM 9 and 1? 9. So make them the equivalent rational numbers, and subtracting these two rational numbers we get minus 38 by 9. So that is equal to, that is divided by 4 by 3. So when we get the answers in the brackets, we should write the remains as it is. Okay, then this is in the division form. For that I take minus 38 by 9 divided by 4 by 3. So how can we solve that? Minus 38 by 9 multiply the reciprocal of the divisor, that is 3 by 4. So minus 38 divided by 9 multiply with by 3 by 4. Simplifying the numerator and denominator we get minus 38 by 3 into 1 by 4. Again it can be simplified, that is minus 19 by 3 into 1 by 2. The remains as it is. So here the numerator and denominator are not simplified. That's why multiply the numerator, minus into plus, minus 19 by the 3 into 2, 3 2s are 6. Now write the next terms, divided by 3 by 2 plus 4 by 9 minus 1 by 3. Now what operations we choose? So we are completed the bracket. Now in this case we are not having of, that's why I choose division. So how can we solve this? As usual, so minus 19 by 6 multiply by the reciprocal of the divisors we get minus 19 by 6 into 2 by 3. Simplifying the numerator and denominator we get minus 19 by 3 into 1 by 3. So multiply the numerator together and denominator together we get minus 19 by 9. So the next two terms plus 4 by 9 minus 1 by 3. So here we can take the LCM because the denominators are unlike. For that I take the LCM of 9 and 3. We get 9. So make them the equivalent rational numbers. We get minus 19 by 9 plus 4 by 9 minus 3 by 9. So here all the denominators are same. So adding the numerators with the common denominator, here I explain this. Minus 19 plus 4 minus 15. Subtract and put the greater sign. So minus 15 minus 3, adding this to 1, add, put the same sign. So from this we get minus 18 by 9. It can be reducible by 9. So that's why minus 2. So that is the right hand side. Hence we have proved that we taking the left hand side and prove the right hand side minus 2. So coming to the next one, the second one, if A walks 7 by 4 kilometer and then jog 3 by 5 kilometer, find the total distance covered by A. How much did A walk rather than jog? Looks here, a person A walks 7 by 4 kilometer and then he jog 3 by 5 kilometer. Here they are asking two questions. The first one is find the total distance covered by him. So the person A, how much distance covered by A they are asking. So for that the total means adding the two rational numbers. The second one, how much did A walk rather than jog? So from this figure we can easily say that the walking is greater than jog. So we know very well, but they are asking how much. So for that we take the difference between them. So the first question is total. So the total distance covered by A, adding the two rational numbers, the denominators are unlike, take LCM and convert into the equivalent rational numbers, and adding the numerator with the common denominator we get 47 by 20. So the total distance equal to 47 by 20 kilometer. So the second question, how much did A walk rather than jog? So walking is greater than jogging. They are asking only how much. So for that we must find the difference between walk and jog. So the same rational numbers, now we are subtracting 7 by 4 minus 3 by 5. Similarly we can make them like denominator and subtract the numerator with the common denominator. We get 23 by 20 kilometer. So 23 by 20 kilometer, the walking is more than jogging. That is the answers. The third one, in a map, if 1 inch refers, map you know very well in map in the history subject. So in a map 1 inch scale, they are given the scales equal to 1 inch equal to 120 kilometer. They are given the scales. Then find the distance between two cities B and C. Find the distance between two cities, that is the question. Given statements equal to the distance between B and A and the distance between A and C. So the given the distance between B and A is equal to 4 1/6 inches. The distance between A and C is equal to 3 1/3 inches. They are asking the distance between BC. How can you find the BA plus AC? The distance between BA and AC, when you add these two distance we get the total distance. So the total distance between the cities B and C is equal to 4 1/6 plus 3 1/3 inches. This is the mixed fraction. Convert into the improper fraction. 6 4s are 24, 24 plus 1 25 by 6, then 3 3s are 9, 9 plus 1 10 by 3. So here also denominators are unlike, make them like denominator and adding the numerator with the common denominator we get 45 by 6 inches. They are asking answer within kilometers. That way they are given the scale 1 inch equal to 120 kilometer. So now we convert the inch into kilometer. How can we convert 1 inch equal to 120 kilometer. 45 by 6 inches equal to 45 6 into 120. Simplifying the numerator and denominator, we get 45 into 20, that is equal to 900 kilometer. The distance between the cities B and C is equal to 900 kilometer. So that is the answer. Coming to the next one, give an example and verify each of the following statement. They are given 4 or 5 statements. We using some rational numbers and verify the statement is right or wrong. What they are say we can verify that. The collection of, for the first one, the collection of all non-zero rational number is closed under addition. You know very well the closure property is satisfied under addition. I explain through the examples. For that we are taking 1 by 5 plus 3 by 5, that is equal to 4 by 5, which is also a rational number. So the closure property is true for addition. The statement is proved through this example. The second one, the subtraction is commutative for rational number. Very well, you know very well the subtraction is not satisfied under, commutative properties are not satisfied under subtractions. I explain through this. What is the commutative property? A minus B is equal to B minus A. For that I take 1 by 5 minus 3 by 5. Solving this left hand side, we get minus 2 by 5. Similarly, we can simplify that on right hand side, we get plus 2 by 5. So here minus 2 by 5 on right hand side is equal to plus 2 by 5. That is not equal to, hence we have proved the commutative property is not satisfied under subtractions. Then they give the third statement, division is not associative for rational numbers. What is the associative property? The sum of the first two rational, the division of two rational numbers divided with the third one. Similarly on right hand side. So dividing these rational numbers, how can we divide in the rational numbers? Find the reciprocal and simplifying the numerator and denominator, we get the answer. Similarly, we can simplify these answers. 1 by 2 divided 3 by 2 divided by 5 by 2. So there, find the reciprocal of 5 by 2, we get the 3 by 2 into 2 by 5. Simplifying the numerator and denominator, we get 3 by 5. On left hand side, 1 by 3 divided by 5 by 2, that is equal to 1 by 2 divided by 3 by 4, 3 by 5. Again we dividing this, we get, find the reciprocal of the divisor, we get 2 by 5. Similarly on right hand side, find the reciprocal of the divisor, we get 5 by 3. So 1 by 3 into 2 by 5, that is equal to 1 by 2 into 5 by 3. So we get answer on left hand side 2 by 15, on right hand side 5 by 6. So the statement is verified. What is the statement? Division is not associated for rational numbers because we are having the various answers on left hand side and right hand side. The fourth one, distributive property of multiplication over subtraction is true for rational numbers. So we have done like this sum when I start the rational number chapters. I explained through addition. Now we are asking subtractions. So what is the distributive property of multiplication of subtraction over subtraction? A cross B minus C. A is a distributor. So the A is distribute the first person B. First number B. Then again A distribute the C. So what is the sign here? Subtraction. So A cross B, that is the right, that is on the right hand side, A cross B minus again A distribute to C, A cross C. That is the distributive property of multiplication over subtraction. I explained through the examples. A is equal to 1 by 2, B is equal to 3 by 2, C is equal to 5 by 2. I take the like denominator because it's very easy to solve. For that I take the like denominators. So 1 by 2, substituting these numbers instead of A, B, C, we get 1 by 2 into 3 by 2 minus 5 by 2 in brackets. Similarly, that is equal to, sorry, not similarly, that is equal to, that should be equal to 1 by 2 into 3 by 2 within brackets minus 1 by 2 into 5 by 2 which is in bracket. So through the BODMAS rules, we must solve the bracket first. That's why I solve the bracket 3 minus 5 by the common denominator. We get minus 2 by 2. From this we get minus 1. So 1 by 2 into minus 1, we get minus 1 by 2. On left hand side, simplifying the brackets first, we get 3 by 4 minus 5 by 4. So denominators are same. We can easily say that subtracting the 3 minus 5, we get minus 2 by 4. Simplifying again, we get minus 1 by 2. This is on right hand side. Look here, the left hand side answer is minus 1 by 2 and the right hand side answer is also minus 1 by 2. From this we can say that left hand side equal to right hand side. So from this, the distributive property of multiplication over subtraction is verified. The fifth one, the mean of two rational number is a rational number and lies between them. What is the mean? Mean means average. Average or mean, both are same. From like this sums already we had done in the starting of the chapters. So for that I verified through these two rational numbers. A is equal to 1 by 2, B is equal to 3 by 2. So these two rational numbers lies on the number line. So 1 by 2, 3 by 2. So find them between numbers. The average, now I am using the formula. What is the formula for average? A plus B by 2. So I take A is equal to 1 by 2, B is equal to 3 by 2. Adding these two numbers, denominators are same. So you can see easily we can solve this. So 4 by 2 is equal to 2. So 1 by 2 into 2. Simplifying the numerator and denominator, we get 1. So the answer is 1. Now look on the number line. The answer 1 lies between the 1 by 2 and 3 by 2. So we have proved this statement. What is the statement? The mean of two rational number is rational number. Yes, the 1, when put 1 in the denominator, we get the rational number and the lies between them. Yes, the number, the answer 1 lies between the 1 by 2 and 3 by 2. That is the answer. Students, coming to the fifth one, if 1 by 4 of a ragi adai weight 120 kg, what will the weight of 2 by 3 of the same ragi adai? So the total weight of the ragi vadai is unknown value. So I divide this ragi vadai into 4 equal parts, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I ate only one part. The weight is 120 gram. I take only one part. So how can you write in the fraction? 1 by 4. The 1 by 4 equal to 120 gram. From what? That is total. So what is the total? You must find the total. So let us take full ragi adai equal to x. So 1 by 4 of a ragi adai is equal to 120 grams. So the 1 by 4 means 120 grams from the total. Okay. So the 1 by 4 into a ragi adai taken as x. That's why 1 by 4 into x, that gives the 120 gram. So x is equal to, interchanging the values on right hand side and left hand side, we get 120 into 4, we get 480 gram. The weight of full ragi vada is equal to 480 gram. Look here, the total weight I found. The total weight of ragi vada is equal to 480 gram. Now I divide the ragi vada into 3 equal parts. I ate only 2 parts. What is the weight of this fraction? So 2 by 3 into multiply by total, we get the answer. So 2 by 3 into 480 grams. Simplifying the numerator and denominator, we get 160. So 2 into 160 is equal to 320 gram. From this, I ate only 320 grams, that is 2 parts. The weight of 2 by 3 of the same ragi adai is equal to 320 gram. Coming to the next one, sixth one, find the difference between the greatest and smallest of the following rational numbers. Difference means subtraction. Here they are given 4 rational numbers. So from this we must find the which is greater, which is smallest, which is greatest and which is smallest. But the rational numbers not in standard form. So we must find the standard form first, that is minus 7 by 12. Second number not in standard form, so make them standard form. That means make the denominator be positive. So we get minus 2 by 9, minus 11 by 36, no change, right as it is. Then fourth rational numbers minus 5 by 6. So changing the sign we get plus 5 by 6. So look here, the 3 rational numbers are negative, the fourth one is positive. Okay, so from this we can easily say that 5 by 6 is greater. So how can you find these 3 numbers? Must find the LCM of this denominator. Using this denominator we get 36 and convert them equivalent rational numbers. We get minus 21 by 36, minus 8 by 36, minus 11 by 36. It is in positive, so we can easily say that it is the greater number. From this, which one is smaller? Which number having the large value, that is the smaller in the negative. That's why I take the smallest number is equal to minus 21 by 36. Now we find the difference. So the difference of greatest and smallest number is 30 by 36 minus 21 by 36. So minus into minus plus. So the denominators are same. Add the numerator with the common denominator. We get 51 by 36. Move on seventh one. If P plus 2Q is equal to 18 and PQ is equal to 40, find 2 by P plus 1 by Q. The given statement P plus TQ is equal to 18. We are taking as equation 1. PQ is equal to 40. It's also taken as equation 2. Find 2 by P plus 1 by Q. So the rational numbers are in addition. So we must take LCM of P and Q. So we take P and Q. The LCM of P and Q is equal to PQ. So the LCM of P and Q is equal to PQ. Here we are having P. So how can you get PQ? When you multiplying the numerator and denominator by Q, we get PQ. That's why I multiply the numerator and denominator by Q. Similarly, the LCM is equal to PQ. Now we having the Q. So how can we get PQ from Q? When you put P multiply by denominators, we get the PQ. Similarly, we can multiply the numerator also P. That's why 1 into P by PQ. So here 2Q plus P by PQ. 2Q plus P can be written as P plus 2Q. What is the P plus 2Q? The P plus 2Q is equal to 18. So substituting the 18 in the numerator. Similarly, we can find what is the value of PQ. The PQ is equal to 40. So substituting 40 instead of PQ, we get 18 by 40. So both are divided by 2, we get 9 by 20. So the value of 2 by P plus 1 by Q is equal to 9 by 20. So then 8th one, find X if F5 into X by 5 into 3 by 4, that is equal to 21. So it is in mixed fraction. So make them improper fraction. 5 5s are 25. 25 plus x. Here 25 is constant, x is variable. That's why I write 25 plus x by 5. So here 3 4s are 12. 12 plus 3 15. So we can easily say that all numbers are constants. We can write 3 4s are 12. 12 plus 3 15 by 4. The two rational numbers in multiplication. Simplifying the numerator and denominator, we get 25 plus x into 3 by 4, that is equal to 21. So interchanging the left hand side and right hand side, we must change the sign. So that's why the multiplication of 3 by 4 becomes division of 3 by 4. Simplifying this, 21 by 21 multiplied by the reciprocal of the divisor 3 by 4, we get 28. So 25 plus x is equal to 28. So when the plus 25 when comes on right hand side, it becomes minus 25. Subtracting to this, we get plus 3. So the value of x is equal to plus 3. The difference of the next one, the difference between a number and its 2/3 is 30, more than 1/5 of the number. Find the number. So let us take a number be x. The given statement is the difference between a number. Difference means subtraction. A number, what is the a number? X. That's why I put x minus and it's 2/3 and it's 2/3. It means x. So 2/3 means 2 by 3. So on left hand side, the difference between a number and its 2/3, x minus 2 by 3 into x is means equal 30 more than the 1/5. That is more than the 1/5. When you see more than, less than, subtracted from in the sums, we must write the second number in first. That's why I write 1/5 first. So 1 by 5 into x plus 30. So the left hand side, x minus 2 by 3 into x, that is equal to 1 by 5 into x plus 30. So get together the variables on left hand side. So x by 1 minus 2 by 3 into x minus 1 by 5 into x, that is equal to 30. On left hand side we are having the variables, and right hand side we are having constant terms. So here the denominators are unlike. So take the LCM and make them equivalent rational numbers. We get 15x minus 10x minus 3x by 15, that is equal to 30. So simplifying the numerator, 15x minus 10x, different sign. So subtract these two numbers, put the greater symbol sign, that is equal to plus 5 6. Then second number minus 3x, the different sign. So subtracting these two numbers and put the greater number sign, that is 2x. So simplifying the numerator, we get 2x by 15. So the denominator when comes on right hand side, we get multiply. So 30 into 15 by 2. Simplifying the numerator and the denominator, we get 15 into 15. 15 into 15 is equal to 225. So that number is equal to 225. The 10th one, by how much does 1 by 10 by 11? So 1 in the denominator, the whole number 1 in the numerator, we are having 10 by 11 in the denominator, exceed 1 by 10 in the numerator and divided by 11. So the first number, how much greater than the second number? How can we do this? We must find the difference of these two numbers. We can easily say that how much the first one is greater than second one. So the difference of 1 by the first number and the second number, that is equal to 1 by 10 by 11 minus 1 by 10 divided by 11. It is in the division form, so we can write in the 1 divided by 10 by 11 minus 1 by 10 into 11, because the denominator comes near the 11. So simplifying that these terms, the 1 is multiplied by the reciprocal of the divisors, we get 1 into 11 by 10, that minus 1 by 110. How can get the 110? 10 11s are 110. So 1 into 11 by 10 is equal to 11 by 10 minus 1 by 110. Denominators are different. We must take the LCM of 10 and 110. We get so 10 11s are 110. So simplifying the numerator and denominator and make them equivalent rational number, we get 121 by 110 minus 1 by 110. So subtract the numerator, we get 121 minus 1 by 110. We get the answers 120 with the common denominator. It can be simplified. Simplify the zeros in the numerator and denominator. We get 12 by 11 is the greater number.